Okay, I'm reloaded.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tactikal Mike, and of course we are back again with another topic. I want to address something that we don't really hear too much about. There's always debates going on about gun control. Should AR-15s be banned? Should they not be banned? How that's going to affect us as a society. Normally those topics are brought up due to the amount of mass shootings that are happening in America. Now, of course, that's definitely an unfortunate situation. With any innocent person, or especially children, are being killed, there's definitely something that needs to be addressed. The debate is always brought up pertaining to the mass shootings. We can't address mass shootings without just addressing regular gun violence as well. I just want to dive into these topics to dissect both sides of the situation. How do we stop gun violence, period? And is banning AR-15s an adequate solution to stopping it? My opinion, absolutely not. Banning one particular gun, or guns in general, is not going to stop gun violence. I'll give you an example. The states that have the most restricted gun laws in America are unfortunately those exact same states that have the most amount of gun violence in it. So people opposed to my opinion would always assume, oh, if we ban the guns, we don't have to worry about this many shootings happening, or people won't have guns anymore. Well, contrary to belief, that is untrue, because this is the United States of America. People are going to get what they want. People are going to be armed regardless of the laws. Let's just be honest. But to bring this all into perspective, for every viewer to understand what I'm referring to, I do have a clip that I'm going to insert right here so we can dissect this whole situation. Is banning guns actually an effective way to prevent gun violence?
Chicago faces an epidemic of gun violence. This year alone, more than 2,100 people have been shot, more than 400 killed.
In the year 2017 in Chicago, 2,100 people were shot. Out of that 2,100, 400 people were killed. Now, unless you live under a rock, you wouldn't know, but Chicago has really strict gun laws. For the debate that's always presented, if the gun laws were more stricter, or if they banned those guns, they shouldn't have this amount of gun violence happening, right? But that's contrary to what's being presented to us.
4th of July weekend was especially violent. Around 100 people were shot in just over 4 days.
100 people shot over 4 days in Chicago.
Chicago police have already seized more than 5,000 guns from the streets of Chicago this year. Young men that we met on the south and west sides told us how easy it is to get illegal guns and why many never leave their homes without one.
Mind you, these are all illegal guns. These aren't guns that are purchased by law-abiding citizens. They're illegal, so they were held by criminals.
We make sure ourselves secure, we make sure ourselves safe. Yeah, man, this is a Mac right here, man. That's 50 shots, man.
That's a MAC-10, a semi-automatic weapon originally designed for military use and illegal in Chicago.
So why do you need guns with that much firepower?
Protection. It's dangerous out here.
Many guys told us they'd rather risk the police catching them with a gun than have their rival find them without one. Where do you get a gun like this? Where did you get this gun?
Shit, we got this
off the streets, people sell them.
How easy is it for someone to get a gun?
That easy.
You want one? Yeah.
No. Just like that.
That's how easy it is.
And it's worth it for you to keep this gun?
We felons, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna give us no job.
See
The
how
cops
many-
don't give a about us.
He's admitting that he's a felon, and he's admitting that he has firearms or guns that he bought off the street. Now, the other side of the debate is always saying we need to ban AR-15s. That would decrease gun violence. I don't know if you're seeing the same video I'm seeing, but I haven't seen one AR-15 yet, as if AR-15s are what's causing the majority of the gun violence.
But with so many innocent people dying by these bullets,
That's good.
is it worth it? I mean,
No, at the end it ain't worth it, but you got dumb off you got wanna go pull a drill or drive-by, you know what I'm saying? And someone innocent little sister gets shot. Now guess what? Them and them guys are coming back, and that's how the confrontation is just gonna keep going. 9 times out of 10, the innocent ones getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? If they do come shooting right now, we probably don't even get shot, and we got guns. You might get shot. That's how up it is, you know?
Criminals do not care about your laws. If you happen to ban every single firearm in America, a criminal is still going to be able to obtain the guns that they need. As long as the criminals have firearms, there's always going to be gun violence. So if we really sit back and think about this whole situation, banning a gun is not going to stop gun violence. What really needs to be addressed is gun culture. Like the many people in this video who live in those urban neighborhoods where their culture is gun violent. If you wake up every day, you hear about a murder on the news. If your favorite artist, all their hits, all their songs are about spinning the block on the ops, running drills, face shots, Dracos, Glocks with switches. Do you think those children growing up in those environments are going to be more prone to gun violence, having guns, running drills with guns? Of course. If I still haven't gotten to you yet, I have another clip for you. This one is a little bit more detailed as to what's going on in the streets of Chicago.
Terrifying moments when bullets soar through the air outside an apartment complex in Portsmouth, and the shootout is all caught on camera.
It looks like something out of an action movie. A group of people with some serious firepower taking aim at a person across an apartment complex parking lot.
Now imagine you being a law-abiding citizen and teenagers like this situation come to your house to try to end you, and they spray your house up, and you have no type of defense because you are a law-abiding citizen and those guns are banned. Who's gonna have the upper hand here? The good guy that's in his house trying to make him a pot of coffee, or the 6 teenagers who have nothing else to do with their lives other than shoot up your apartment complex? Again, these are criminals who probably shouldn't even have these firearms in the first place. They're doing all kind of ungodly crimes by coming and shooting up an apartment complex. So if this clip does not put that into perspective for you, I am sorry, but you are clearly an airhead. We have got to understand as a society, banning guns, unfortunately, isn't going to be the answer. There are more guns in America than there are people. Criminals are not going to follow your rules or laws. They're going to break them. You have people who said this on camera. They would rather get caught by the police than for the ops to catch them lacking. What is banning AR-15s going to do? That's going to be a detriment to the law-abiding citizens who don't want to break the law. If no one has a firearm to protect themselves, no one at all, who's going to protect them? The police? Okay, let's jump into the scenario we just saw in this video. You're at home trying to make a pot of coffee. 6 teenagers are outside shooting at your building. You don't have any firepower. You don't have any firearms to protect yourself. So what are you gonna do? Call the police and wait till the police get there? Some of those response times for police officers have been drastically long. So you're gonna wait 10, 15, 20 minutes for the police to arrive and just hope one of these stray bullets don't hit you or any of your loved ones in the house? Not a good idea. Maybe it's time we shift the conversation from gun control to gun culture. I mean, I'm not a lawyer or anything. I'm just a person who likes to think outside of the box. So hopefully you guys decide to stick around to the channel. If you like the content so far, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Let me know your opinions in the comments below. Peace.
Okay, I'm reloaded.